Well, it's called Kiva Spa, and it's my natural body products that I make. So I make them all in my kitchen right over there. And yeah, so I started when I was, I think in like 2012. So
What age were you then?
let's see, that was 3 years ago. So I was like 10 when I started. But back then I didn't really make products. I kind of just like massaged people's feet, and then yeah, I started on Lee, who actually lives here, who we live with now. But I started on her, like, one day she wanted, like, her feet were really sore, and then she asked if anybody would rub her feet, and I was the only one willing to. So then I jazzed it up and stuff, and gave her like a really nice pedicure kind of thing, and she wasn't expecting that. But then from there, I kind of just like built my way up.
So that was your first inspiration to do it, and then
Yeah.
how did you get from that to making your own products?
I don't know. It kind of just evolved that way. I mean, I wanted to make money. I knew that I wanted to make money somehow. So that's just kind of how it went.
Now, your mom was telling me that you kind of figured out all the stuff, the web, MailChimp, or whatever you were using. Tell me about the mechanics of starting your own business.
Well, it's pretty complicated, like making a website and stuff. It took me a while. Like, I wanted to launch my whole website and all that stuff a lot earlier, but it ended up happening a lot later because it took me longer than I thought it would to get my website up, and also like MailChimp and, you know, the subscriber stuff and all that.
And you figured all that out online on your own, or did you have any mentorship?
Not really. I did it all like with my mom and on my own. So she helped me a lot with WordPress until I kind of got the gist of it, and then now I'm just doing it all on my own.
You're calling it, what did you say you were calling it?
Kiva Spa?
And do you have like a company motto or a mission statement?
Not really yet. Well, I don't know. I kind of thought of a little bit of one, but it's not really like anything that I'm broadcasting much, but simplicity at its best. So, because all my products are pretty simple and natural, you know? So, yeah.
And so who do you think your ideal customers are?
Anybody just, you know, looking for natural products, I guess. I mean, I don't know. People who are willing to spend a little bit more for, you know, higher quality products. So.
And any advice to someone who's your age who wants to start a business? It doesn't have to be the exact same kind of business, but advice, things that you've learned along the way?
I don't know. It takes a lot of work, and you have to put time into it, you know. That's why it's great for me to be homeschooled, because then I'm not in school all day, so I have time to do this, because it does take a while. So
what do you think is the most rewarding part of it so far?
I don't know. I feel like just after I complete all my products, like I make boxes every month, so it's like a new scent every month. But after I finish that and, you know, send them all out, and then I get all these emails saying, you know, how people receive their boxes and how much they love them and stuff, it's really nice to hear.
And so can you at all predict where you'd like to see the company in a couple of years?
I'd like to make it grow a lot more. I mean, yeah, I'd like to, I don't know, expand it a lot.
Are there advantages to being this young when you're doing it, and are there disadvantages?
There are advantages, like, you know, when you're first starting off, people are a lot more forgiving when you're younger if you make any mistakes.
Right.
So it's better to learn when you're younger, because then you get, you know how it works when you're younger, and you can make mistakes without, you know, blowing up your whole company pretty much. But yeah, that's...
So those are the advantages. Any disadvantages?
Some people, I feel like, don't take me seriously, you know, like they're like, oh, this girl makes some beauty products. They're probably just like, you know, some little things that she whips together, but not really like, you know, they don't quite get it, that it takes me like a really long time to make these and a lot of effort and stuff that I put into it.
You touched on homeschooling. Tell me just a little bit about that. Obviously why it works for the business, but how does it work being homeschooled?
Well, I mean, I teach myself a lot of things. Like, my mom also teaches me some things, but she kind of like gives me curriculum, and then I kind of like work off of that and expand on that. And, you know, I kind of can pick what I want to do. Like, we have a base little chart kind of thing that so I get everything done each week. But, you know, I can pretty much pick what I want to do, and that's really nice because then I can actually learn things that I'm passionate about instead of just, you know, sitting in class all day and learning boring things.
Have you any idea how you compare right now to people that are in regular school? Can you judge what you're learning compared to them?
I'm not really sure. I mean, I'm going to be going into high school, so like next year. But right now, compared to some of my friends who are like the same age as me but in public school, I feel like in certain areas I'm actually like a lot more advanced. And I feel like homeschoolers can be like, they have the opportunity to be more creative and stuff because, you know, we can do what we want. So.
Okay, how about picking up one of your products and just kind of holding on to it there and do a little, if you will, a little bit of a sales pitch. Tell me why I should purchase your product.
Okay. Guess I'll do the lavender root body butter. So this product, I mean, as all my products are all natural, and I try to use the best ingredients that I can find. So this has lots of shea butter, cocoa butter, and mango butter in it, and so those are really they're really good for your skin. Like, they're really moisturizing, and they won't dry you out like some lotions. You know, you put it on and then it keeps you moisturized for a little while, but then it dries you out really quick. But yeah, so then this has essential oil in it to make the lavender scent. So that's really good. A lot of scented body products have really bad fragrances in them. Like, it says, when it says just fragrance on the label, then there's a lot of bad things in that aren't good for your skin or, you know, for anything about you. So essential oils are really the best when it comes to scents.
And where can they get your stuff?
Online on my website, kivalucas.com. Kiva Spa, simplicity at its best. I guess just doing what you're passionate about, you know, that's what's gonna give you an amplified life.